Matt. Welcome to the Michael Jackson album version of the video game. No, his story is that that was a bad joke. That was terrible. I don't think anyone's gonna get that.
Because when you say Michael Jackson, there's a lot to go through.
Yeah. No, but no one remembers his story where the HIS was in italics. It was italicized so that it was implying history, but it's also his story.
Much like Diddy's Conquest.
Conquest!
That should have been your... So...
Let's try that again. Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
There is nothing outside of this desktop.
Okay, that's cool.
Alright, this is...
Got my J-Cup torrents going on over here.
You can...
Look at how fucking British this game is! I knew a little bit about this game before going in, but really, like, you've kind of gone through it a bit. This, I assume, and I think you'd agree, this is a game that probably is not for everybody.
No, probably not.
And there's gonna be a lot of us listening.
If you're
not talking, I assume.
Sure.
Okay.
If you're somebody that needs to know when you're gonna shoot the gun, this might not be for you.
And I'm trying to figure out
something.
No, yeah, this isn't a whodunit. It's a whodunit to who, and what they even done. Right?
Right. Okay.
So
you got clips.
4 clips here,
right,
of her.
Exactly. And as you can see by the way she's dressed, these are different
time periods. Yeah, this looks like
2 different rooms,
or at the same day at the very least.
And then of course the little yellow eyeball indicates that you haven't watched it yet. So let's see what's going on.
Okay.
Just go through it.
I'm not asking you to tell me anything.
No, just go through it
for the sake of the LP.
You've got it wrong. You've got the wrong person.
Okay, so she claims innocence on Simon's murder.
Simon.
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now. Please.
Bam!
You have no murder weapon. You have nothing.
You did it. You lawyer up.
Lawyered up.
So they cracked her in 2 days later to start lawyering up. Her breakdown animation, we missed it. That was a clip that wasn't there.
And here's what you got. 61 entries found. Access is limited to the first 5.
Okay.
Now you've been introduced to the core game mechanic, which is, yeah, you can type for anything, but for the words that have a ton of results in them, you actually are only limited to the first 5. So you have to find...
Always.
Okay. So you have to find a better way at getting at the clip you're looking for if the main words are not being...
like out...
Or they're not giving you what you want.
Right.
Darkish blonde hair, average build.
He's basically the template for create a character.
His beard grows, it goes ginger, so he shaves it.
Voiced by Nolan North.
What else you got? Same day as well? Yeah, a woman changes suit every single day, so...
Well, again, assume the clothes means that.
The Rock did it!
Simon isn't the type to run off or do anything crazy.
He believes in himself.
Someone must have done something to him.
Because you believe in him. So clearly, Simon used the Gigajoule breaker when he was already injured.
But something didn't work out right.
Yeah.
I did my Lloyd Grossman bit, commenting from the sidelines.
You know, that cultural reference we get.
Take a bow, son! Take a bow!
Have you ever eaten fennel?
Fennel! Fuck this game! I think I know what's going on here. The real evil here is fennel. We're gonna search to see if fennel comes up. Oh, good.
It's the clip we've already seen.
We have struck fennel. It is not a food of interest. Gotta see the
Away from
baby.
home, just alone together. Since then, we've always tried to...
Guess what? You're not gonna be alone together ever again after the baby shows up. Okay.
For sale, baby shoes never used.
I went down there with a torch and went straight to the back.
Oh, right. A torch is a flashlight. Burning the baby shit.
I lit a bonfire. Okay, so. Music change. Slight reflection in the glass.
Yeah. There's no breaker entry, no robbery yet. I haven't looked for robbery, but she's indicated nothing so far, so...
Okay.
Like I said, like baby...
Foul play?
Yeah, I'm not even sure if it's quite foul play yet. There's certainly the possibility of it, but
fair play.
No, not even fair play yet. No one comes in and sees a dead body and goes, "Oh, fair play, damn it,
fair play, fair play, let it fly. Allow it.
Allow this murder." Let's see if maybe there's something about enemies. Rivals. Was there a Virgil in his life?
Now, those are all going to be one tag, I believe, if you press enter.
Okay.
Like, the cop that comes in afterwards is just trying to...
If some guy tries to take over my investigation, he's fucked.
Phil, what about... He's drawing fucking...
And like he's got a big corkboard.
And he's got the strings going around Fennel.
Now,
Best thing just yet.
Something strikes me as odd, as in to what point in the investigation where she fucking does some Simon and Garfunkel.
Laid a body on the dock to dry. The wind and the rain, till a fiddler with a fiddle came walking by. On the dreadful
Okay, that's weird. You found the second part before the first one. But that's how this
I
game
found
goes.
the second part of the song.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the guitar's already whipped out. I feel like this is like an omake video. It's like a little bonus if you find it type of thing. The words are also pretty fucked up.
Finger bones? Yeah.
They found a body, they pulled the body out, and then they started making things out of the body.
Hey man, you gotta use every piece.
As the,
You only carry 5,000 pounds of meat back to your wagon. Put up your lighters, everybody. Okay, wow.
Anything you sing may be used as evidence against you.
What a way to treat a murder investigation.
You made that super, scary towards the end by saying that.
I tried to get pregnant too, but it didn't happen.
Wait, pregnant
So
as
many
well?
Boys, men. My body refused.
Okay, that's why she said before they were both surprised that she got pregnant.
Like Hannah really fucked things up. Set us down separate paths. We had become different.
Hannah. Who the fuck is that? Is that David Cage? Who is that?
So, if you can't tell, the reflection's based on key pieces of information being discovered.
Because the second one, when that happens so quickly, I'm like, oh, there's some sort of trigger
Little bits
here.
of little info that's useful, you get a little reflection. Big deep things, you get a nice big police siren. But but the music also changed at one point to reflect some things. So,
Okay.
there's
Wow.
little bits of that going on too. Getting in there, Matt. Getting in there.
Get fucking in.
N-N-A-H.
What? Hannah's. Oof. Alright, now I'm kind of getting multiple personality things here because she referred to herself as Hannah put us down separate paths. Unless she called her baby Hannah as well? I don't know, that's confusing to me.
What's your tag?
Oh man. She watched Nintendo's E3 conference.
Oh.
Morse code? Okay, man.
Whoa.
They had made the attic into a place where Hannah could play. There was a dollhouse.
Wow, we're getting in there.
She hid me up there. No one else ever went into the attic. It was her place.
Jeez, man. Like this.
Well, then what?
Like, there's a more interesting story than Simon. Who the fuck cares about him?
She was always more popular with the boys, and I used to hate her for it. I mean, really hate her sometimes.
There's 2 of them! There's 2 girls being interviewed! Fuck you, Woolie's not saying nothing!
What?
But they're twins! I don't know! There are twins!
Now you have to frame this information as it comes to you with your updated lens.
Right, okay.
You married for life, and she felt she could never marry again.
Because back then you're 20, you're past your prime.
That's it, man.
I'm not marrying you.
No, the baby maker's closed for business.
I don't know.
Put on the close sign.
I don't really know.
Just start knitting. You're like 22.
Yeah.
Just start knitting forever.
And someone tries to get in there before you close, like it's 11:55, and they're like, sorry, we close at midnight. You're like, shit.
Mother died, daddy cried, Inky Pinky Ponky.
What is that?
You never heard it, Inky Pinky Ponky?
No,
Daddy bought a donkey?
No.
Mommy died, daddy cried, Inky Pinky Ponky.
I only know the most basic of creepy-ass nursery rhymes.
When you grow up in shitty old islands, you fucking...
You got some hardcore shit there.
You got time to kill,
We
man.
would swap places and take it in turns to do things. And we were very careful. Whoever had been out that day...
Children, are you going to be ready for when the man shows up with the machete? Are those some of the ones you know? Damn it.
The whole thing in one video.
Yeah, it's
movie.
just a clip of hers going, oh, I love that movie.
We went to see Tom Cruise at the Old Odeon. We both went. Kept changing places in the toilet. We only had the one
That's so
dress,
messed up.
to keep swapping clothes.
Fucking...
At the end, I let him kiss me. But that was it. We didn't want another card on our hands, and the Ouija board had said to hold.
What the shit?
After that, it was Hannah's turn, and she...
Oh, man. So, who the fuck is Carl? And fucking Ouija boards in this bitch.
Tags, oh man, oh jeez. Oh shit.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I was gonna
yeah.
put can you see my balls, Tetsuo?
From Manchester,
Lots
you.
of drunken teenage sex.
Yeah, I know a lot about... No, I don't. I don't.
Say you
That is... My
What?
voice couldn't even carry that.
So, after a while, we decided that I should take Hannah's virginity. It's not that difficult.
Your face is pretty good.
We used a hairbrush. After that, we took it in turns, though. I was always the one who seduced the boys
Consistency.
until Simon.
I don't understand girls at all anymore.
So picture, if you will, a bed with a girl hanging off the side of it like Double Dash, switching positions as the shenanigans are going on.
Hey man, as long as the lights are off, no one's gonna notice.
Like Carl pulls out for a second, and then they Double Dash switch positions.
I'm gonna put a tag on this one.
That's what we thought then. That people who died tragically leave some kind of magic behind.
Yeah, their aura.
We used to share dreams.
So are these twins Shang Tsung?
I missed 3 periods. I had pretty irregular periods anyway, but 3. I had always thought we were infertile. Both of us.
Well, it's gonna give at least one search result.
I grew up looking out of my window and seeing her across the road.
Across
It was
Downton
like a
Abbey.
reflection in the mirror.
What street did you see her across? Oh, Coronation Street. Oh, okay.
Just checking. So yeah, you pieced it together, but the midwife
Took
straight up.
said what she's dead. Took her away, raised her.
Yeah, you had a second baby, but she's dead. Here's your first baby. I'm out. Peace.
Oh, this is
And just crip walked across the street.
It was so soon after my miscarriage, the worst year of my life. I'd been so happy to get married, and after that, it was just like, fuck.
Yeah, it's a year.
That's a way to describe a shitty year. It was just like fuck.
So, fucking
Wow.
crack files for Mirror Game. And if you scroll down, you go, hey, little...
Wow, that's
legit.
With class.
That's legit is what that is.
Yeah, no, it's really good. It's really good. That's... You always get one of these files and some things you download back in the day.
And then there's just an actual just little mirror game. And I don't really understand how it works, but there it is. You can play mirror game.
First thing to say, it's like a 2-player...
It is multiplayer, but I don't understand it.
It's in the database. I'm living in it. Oh, God. Refresh? Is there anything I don't understand?
So that's straight up, like, videos watched versus videos not watched.
Were you serious?
Yeah.
I watch more videos than this. I watch videos all day.
That's the full sequence.
Where are you, Diane? Are you a person? Are you important? Hey, it's not the dumb part of the song. Super psyched. I need to know. All right. Watch all of them. You never know. So then I hit him with the guitar. I never drew a dime.
Jeff Jarrett came out of nowhere. It's not exactly the type of thing that'd be lying around in an interrogation room.
Unless they put it there.
Unless they put it there.
And then it gets really weird, so I think that's a good place to stop.
And as you know, it does get weird.
Yeah.
Because then they find the body.
Right.
And then start making things out of the body.
And
then they make a violin, but the violin can't play anything.
So then did she kill her and then they made her into the guitar?
I haven't put down any roots. I don't exist.
She's off the grid.
She just fades away into a full opacity.
Please donate more money before I fade away.
She dies like a Final Fantasy boss.
He never mentioned her to me. There was the Simon with me and the Simon with her.
There were 2 Simons! Imagine.
Okay, for a minute I was like, mad. Adultery, infidelity?
Infidelity, yeah.
Affair?
Yeah, affair is what I want. Damn it, sex!
Yggdrasil?
yeah, just Cthulhu! Did Cthulhu make you do it?
An affair.
Is Simon
Simon wasn't having an affair.
Okay, well that's the woman that he was having the affair with, so she wouldn't really...
I was living in the attic.
Excuse me? Sorry, what was that about living in an attic?
We're still pretty sick of the STD.
Sorry, what?
One morning, they were dead.
Oh, okay. Nothing scared me more about like that video that guy made where he was like, "Who's eating my food?" And then there was that weird hobo woman living in his attic that crawls down off like a little cubby hole and eats his food.
Oh my god!
You didn't hear about that?
Hear about that?
It's a real video of like this creepy like zombie like lady almost coming and eating his fucking cornflakes.
That's fucking terrifying, man.
Not a good time. It's not festive. Okay, was Simon cheating on both of them with Helen? God, this dude Simon.
Jesus.
This other person doesn't exist. I don't know what the blonde wig is, but it could be anything.
It wasn't me. It was the blonde wig.
Yeah.
The cat flap. Fucking England, you're just making things up now. Oh, you can raise such a wonderful child in that attic.
Wig.
An attic child.
Drug guys I've met in
Man the club.
parks.
She pointed a target on her belly. It was just like, you want to hit that.
That.
It felt like I was being punished.
Jesus Christ.
But it was Hannah who had betrayed us.
I really, like... Well, who did you meet during this time frame that was very memorable? Oh, the guy from the deli.
Stupid argument, nothing specific.
Dude, putting the trash out into the rubbish bins.
Those were close to.
Bin bags.
Not taking out that trash. I'm not recycling anymore. I'm done with it.
I mean, yes, we have arguments.
They all throw it in the same heap. It doesn't matter anymore. Tell me all your secrets.
It was supposed to be a secret.
Secrets.
Just because Simon is dead doesn't mean I have to give up all his secrets.
Yes, it actually
It
does.
doesn't have anything to do with what happened to Simon.
Tell me the secrets.
Clearly, you got the loose clip on that
When we
one.
weren't together, we'd send secret messages by tapping out a code that we'd learned from a book.
Yeah.
Something
Tell me how it works.
The way it works, because I looked this shit up, and we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Is there's a grid, and it breaks every letter onto a 5x5 chart.
Okay.
Except K and C are the same, and so you would tap out like 1, 2 to mean go 2 rows down, and then 1, 2, 3 to go 3 across, and then that letter on the grid is the letter that you're tapping out.
Okay.
Right. So what she taps out there when you go and you look up tap code is goodbye Hannah.
I think it was in this clip she does it, doesn't it? Because she does it here.
And in that clip, there's 2 clips.
Okay.
The one we just watched, she taps goodbye Hannah.
Oh, the one we just watched, yeah.
Yes,
okay.
and in this one, I translated this one, she says, I love you, Eve.
Maybe he found out about what they're doing, and they bandied together, and they both kind of killed them, and they both tried to cover it up, and they both have their stories, and they knew it couldn't last, but they wanted to keep the baby. That's where I'm kind of going.
Eve, get the tables.
Eve, get the tables.
And the glaziers. I worked there.
Glaziers!
Wasn't always rushing stuff. Boys that age are just running around like
He made a lot of
chickens most
Gundams,
the
he
time.
did.
Yeah.
He called them gunpla.
I was going through the top cupboard in my kitchen, and the chair slipped, and I kind
That's
of
a
hit
lie.
the door with my face. I mean,
That's
like
the
how-
most standard lie. No, there's not a huge phenomenon of people just walking into fucking doors. It doesn't happen that often.
One time I went to school and the dog actually
One
ate
of
my
us got
homework.
hurt. It happened very quickly. We hardly had to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently. The baby was what mattered. We'd help each other. We cleaned up. We backed up the broken mirror, her clothes. They're gone. We took him down to the cellar.
Well,
We had an alibi, and we wanted the body to be found later.
Jesus.
We wanted to have suspicion on us, so we could then disprove it, rather
That's
than
smart.
have it there. Better to keep the body in the house than risk being seen with it. The watch, that was my touch, to make sure the alibi stuck.
Huh. So, yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this. Oh, I can't write anything.
No,
No, I can't.
You can choose to answer his question. Are you?
That's neat.
Are you?
That's super cool.
That's what's up.
That's really neat.
She was sat behind him. She had my wig on. And she'd been there all day. And she had blood on her. And she was in shock.
So there you go. And you got your murder weapon. You got your
Mirror.
basic thing. You don't have your full-on motive, but I mean, it's up to you whether
I'm of the kind of opinion that Hannah found out that who he was seeing behind her back was
She'd enjoyed being me.
Oh, it's all messed up.
He wanted to be with me.
But it was her.
Then he took
Yep.
a present. Another mirror.
This fucking dude pushing his shitty glazing.
He's a glazier after all. But he gave her the
Yeah, the thing. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Only for
She
you.
went crazy. Smashed
Yeah.
the mirror.
Aegis
They
reflector.
argued, screamed. He hit her. So she grabbed a piece of the mirror and just swung it round. She cut his throat
Okay.
clean open.
Yeah.
She'd only meant to scare him off.
Yeah, I didn't get the actual thing of like pure I want to kill you murder. I always kind of thought it was more or less like a thing where it's like just had to or kind of accident.
So
or
she
something.
put the blonde wig on, which was what
Eve
was using.
To fool him into thinking it was her.
So, and then approached him about it, and then he was fooled by that.
Dude, clearly, like, you know, that if that guy plays a video game where a boss separates into 5, he'll never figure that out.
No.
So, he couldn't do it here, and
then gave her the special gift of the thing, and...
Okay, I still think it was Funnel that did it, but...
Bum, bum, bum.
Yo!
Do you?
Yeah?
You do. You're not an investigator. And the reflections, hard as they are to see...
It was definitely... I was like, this is a female, but I was like, is it one of them, maybe? But didn't think there was a kid. Sam Barlow.
There you go.
Liking those kid surprises. That was really, really... Oh, little credits. That was really, really interesting.
Isn't that a fucking cool way to tell a story?
That is a really cool way, because like I said earlier, I really liked the kind of, ooh, that word, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
ooh, that word, and like I heard about this game and I got a really, really basic sort of idea of it. Then you kind of checked it out and you said, no, it's even
from that one review, because
that's
how you make a game for like $12, man.
$12, and that was probably his sister. You can always try Edmund Random unlock him. Is that for your New Game Plus?
You New Game Plus this shit, and you go in with God mode, and what that does is you can. So there's two things. If you want to start completing clips, exactly, you can go admin random, and it'll just play a random clip. Right.
Of stuff that you haven't seen, or stuff
there's
that
like a 50-50 chance it'll be something you haven't seen.
Okay.
And it usually like leans towards that possibility.
Okay.
And then you can go admin unlock, and it lets you browse through the first 15 clips instead of 5.
Okay.
For every keyword.
All right. So not completely showing
not
everything.
Giving you everything.
You still got to play a little bit.
Yeah, but you can get that, and that's how you clean up your loose ends. What genre would you call this?
I would call it like funnel hating genre. Flannel? What was it?
What was the fucking word?
Flannel. No, not funnel. Fuck it.